Hello everybody, welcome back to the WindWaker HD. This is Spencer and this is also part 8. In the last episode we had some unfortunate mishaps where we actually died, but not going to be focusing on those. It happened, I'm over it. But yeah, let's just continue on with the dungeon and try and get through this. I'm kind of tired of it, been playing it a lot lately. But yeah. Alright, so let's switch to the grappling hook, make our way over here. Yeah, man, like, I don't even know. I've never had this hard of a time on this dungeon. And I know that means nothing in, like, in a way that, implies sympathy or anything, but, yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. I feel bad. Alright, I'm gonna take care of both these enemies just so I can show you something that, I didn't get to show you last time. Alright, so if you do take care of both of those enemies, it will unlock a chest down here. Okay, well we actually already got it, I guess, but it was a joy pendant. Yeah, this part 8 has taken me a few times to record as well. So I'm actually not sure what we have done and what we haven't done. This is where I died in part 7. What you want to do with these is just make sure that you cut those all evenly or else you will fall. Alright, so let's climb up here and see what's next. You know what's crazy about this dungeon is I think the dungeon itself is actually harder than the boss, but to open this door, usually there's bars on it, but if you grapple onto that area up there, you're able to open the bars. Okay, so let's grapple up here. And if you hold ZR on the Wii U gamepad, you can actually swing along and you can stop your movement and switch directions. So that's what we're demonstrating here. That might be too short. Okay, no, it's not. Good. Collect these rupees and make our way across. Alright, and this is actually our final puzzle area. What we have to do is we have to use a feature of these centipede guys that we haven't quite shown off yet. So we'll be doing that now. So basically when they open their, oh, that's not it. When they open their pincers like that, you want to attack their eye and it'll cause them to, I don't know what you'd call it. But yeah, you'd put them on that button and it allows you to get whatever is in this chest. And to the surprise of no one, it's the big key. Yeah, these unlock all the boss battle doors, and it will allow us to fight the bad guy. One important thing to note is after you do get the big key, all the keys turn into fire keys. That's where I recommend not using your sword, but instead using the grappling hook to take care of them, as it just makes it a ton easier. But yeah, so just be careful of those guys. They are pretty aggressive too. Alright, that was pretty close, but we got it. Alright, here again, we'll be using that ZR function and we'll actually be raising ourselves up. Make sure you switch yourself too. Alright. I don't think you guys understand how excited I am to be out of this dungeon whenever we're done here. I've been playing this for like the past 3 days, I feel like. Alright, so let's avoid the keys, jump down here, and head back to the big boss room. Alright, let's try and get this. Oh, okay. Yep, again, just be patient. Alright, and it falls and we can jump back on. here, and I believe this is the room itself, or one of them. Okay, yeah. So before you even try and really use the water pots, just take care of these guys, because they can be really annoying if you don't. They can cause you to fall in the lava, taking double the amount of damage you normally would. Alright. It always makes me nervous when the lava glitches like that through the rock. It makes me really antsy about if it's going to break or not. But yeah, so we'll go on back through here. Alright, just swing in. Sorry, there's not too much to say here. Been really busy today with school and different projects and things, but I'm excited to be doing what I do in my free time now, which is recording these videos for you guys. So that's been relaxing. Alright, we're back in the big boss room. So let's go ahead and swing across here. Alright, just right off the bat, take care of our last enemy in this dungeon. Alright, so there we go. That's all of our annoying things to deal with in this dungeon. So you see I took the bottle out. You'll see why in a minute here. Let's check out these chests though. That's from that one we got a yellow rupee. Not bad. And a Knight's Crest in that one. Those will come into play. Those we have to deliver to Orca, and I believe we have to give them 20 of them. Alright, so if you break this pot, nothing happens. Let's see about this one. Nothing in that one either. Alright, so this is a fairy. You'll want to bottle one of those up because what it does, it allows you to replenish your life energy if you die. So it essentially gives you 2 lives. And we'll be using this fairy to actually replenish our health while we're alive, because we only have 1 bottle anyway. But yeah, here's the boss battle. Nothing too special. We'll get a brief introduction of who he is as we come up here. There we go. And that's the dragon Valoo's tail. Medley mentioned in the last episode that his tail hangs directly into the room below where that was. And that something must be in this room. And this is that something. I don't know his name or her name. Whatever it is. Battle, guys, is not focused on the eye, but rather the tail, and you'll want to grab onto that, causing this chain of events right here. Doesn't really matter if you get up to those top ledges either. In normal mode, it would give you hearts and things with those jars, but hero mode, there's really no advantage to it. Alright, so while he's under the lava, there's nothing we can actually do. Get on the ledge in the next one. Just alright, so you can actually grab onto that as soon as it becomes available. And it activates the same thing. Basically, you just have to do this 3 times to activate the next set. Nintendo really likes 3s. I feel like all their boss battles have to do something with 3. Alright, so let's turn around. And as you can see, the bad guy's view is actually dramatically reduced. I feel like it's really hard for him to attack us, so that's another reason to come up here. Alright, so let's just do this for the final time, make our way across, and actually land on this platform. I wasn't intending on that, so that's cool. Alright, guys. That looks like one final thing, and it's actually very easy to do. So what we're going to do is jump down here, focus on his eye, and if you grapple it, sorry about this angle, but if you grapple it, there we go. You can do this and just wail on his eye, guys. And that actually takes care of the boss. Very reminiscent of Goma in Ocarina of Time. Very simple boss. Harder. The dungeon is harder than the boss, honestly. Especially if you're me, I guess. But yeah, that kind of completes Dragon Roost Cavern and that dungeon. So congratulations, guys. We're 1/8 of the way done with the game. And as you can see, we got our heart container right there. That'll give us a whole nother heart to help us absorb some damage a little bit better, make us a little bit stronger. Alright, so let's get this heart container first and foremost. If you go through the portal back to the overworld, it will still be there, but you have to go all the way through the dungeon again to access it, so recommend not doing that, as it can really, it'll ruin your day, honestly. But yeah, here we go, warping back to the overworld, back to Dragon Roost Island, and we'll get a little cutscene here. The clouds clear and it's suddenly bright. All is well. Valoo seems very happy, so that's good. Glad we could do that for him. Alright, so here we are. Link! Well, Prince Kamali, don't you have something you want to say? I heard everything from Medley. Link, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. I hope I can be like you someday, Link. You will, Kamali, I just know it. Right, Link? So, Link, here. I want you to take this. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things. We received Din's Pearl. This is the gem that Rito's claim was passed down from the great goddess. The Great Valoo is grateful to you, Link. So yeah, as you can see, this is in another language. I don't know how to read it. Interestingly enough, if you play through the game a second time on the same game file, it will, the second time you play it, it will translate what him and this other character in the game say, which is pretty cool. I don't actually know what they say myself. I'm guessing it's along the lines of you being some kind of hero and reminiscent of the hero of time, but yeah, that's just my guess. I'll come and see you sometime with the best pair of wings ever. Hey, Prince Kamali. Thanks so much, Link. See you again someday. Alright, so we regain control of the character, and before we actually sail, I'm gonna buy something for Beetle really quick. But before I forget, I'm always nervous having the fairies out on the inventory just because I'm afraid I'm gonna use them, so I'm gonna switch them back in. And again, I think I mentioned this in the last one, but since this is a different playthrough, we haven't bought the bait bag. So yeah, here's the bait bag. Again, we can store 8 pouches of things in it. And I want to make sure to have at least 3 of these for now, so we'll just buy 1 serving. Actually, I'm going to buy 1 more just to be safe, because I'm not sure how many times we'll have to use this between now and the next episode. Alright, that's going to complete our area with Beetle, or our time with Beetle. And we'll go ahead and get going on sailing again, which I'm pretty excited about. Alright, so before I even bother, the King of Red Lions is going to ask us to switch the wind to the south, so I'm just going to do that now. Just to speed up the time a little bit. So again, play the Wind's Requiem. It'll give you this little menu and you just switch it to south. It would seem that Ganon sent those monsters to this place, but that would mean there is no time to lose. We must depart at once for the place where the next Pearl sleeps. We sail to the south. Alright, yeah, so if I didn't switch the wind beforehand, he would basically just say that we need to switch it, so I just saved us some time. I'm actually going to switch it back west, just because there's one island I want to go to, which we will actually explore and maybe get a new item on. Yeah, guys, I'm really excited to be done with Dragon Roost Island and everything. Oh, and here we have something. Oh, wait, hold it right there, small fry. I don't know where you got your mitts on that sea chart you got there, but it looks to me like it's pretty much got nothing but seas drawn on it. It's pathetic. In fact, it's almost an insult to call that thing a sea chart, if you ask me. What's the matter, small fry? I'm just trying to be nice here. I'm telling you that you've got a problem, and you do. Don't give me that stupefied look. Makes you look like you ought to be in diapers. Just listen, okay? I'm here to teach you what I know about this island, so open up your sea chart. Make it snappy. Okay, yeah, so basically what this guy does is there's one of these fish in each quadrant that you see on the map there. And if you feed bait to them, this one is free, but if you feed bait to them, they will map out the island for you so that way you can easily navigate around the world when you have all the islands unlocked. So, very useful feature. I'm pretty sure it was in the GameCube version, but couldn't tell you for sure. It's been a long time since I've played the GameCube version. It actually hasn't held up well, unfortunately. Alright, you can see here that the two characters, the King of Red Lions and the fish, had some sort of deal made, and the fish satisfied the deal, so that's good. Alright, we're sailing to, I believe it's called Paw Print Island, and we're actually going to be getting something very, very useful to us right now on that island. So let's go ahead and head over there. Doing really good on time, exactly on schedule, so that's another good thing as well. Things are looking up. So yeah, I want to show you guys these little barges really quick. This is how I find the best way to get joy penances. You can use the grappling hook to hit enemies with it, and it'll actually, in which case you have to strip their armor first. But yeah, that's definitely the best way. A guard tower, which we can't really do anything with that. As soon as we can, we kind of working with those. And so, as you can see, here's a fish. So before he gets too far, I'm actually gonna. Okay, I lost him. I was looking at the Wii gamepad, but if you throw out the bait, he will swim to you and eat the bait and fill in the chart. So that's what we're gonna do here. Always small fry, and he says the same thing every time, so not really gonna waste your time reading it. Alright, so this is Paw Print Isle. This is where we'll be getting our next item. Yeah, and every time you use this feature in the game, he gives you some sort of hint on what to do next, or just something random in the game. And while we're here, we might as well talk to these guys as well. They also have an item for us, so let's see what that is. Yeah! Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, aren't you? Har har har, you won't get anything from us though, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. Maybe some other things that I have never heard of. Uh-huh. You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave these shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what. There's one treasure hunter to another. I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, nope, or nar. Just grab it. So yeah, he actually gives us another treasure chart, which is great. We'll be using those later. And he's going to explain how to open it, but, you know, it's just awkward if you think about it. Like, we don't know what that means. Bye, guys. But, yeah, we're going to explore this island really quick. So this island also has additional items on it, too, so we will be coming back here, but unfortunately, we can only get one of the items with the current equipment we have. So let's go ahead. I believe the whole... Let's see if we cut away some of this grass. It's raining. I know. It's hard to see. I think it's right here, though. This is really dumb, but... Okay, it's getting a bit brighter, so... Sorry about the time right there, but... Alright, so this is a neat little place in the game. I like it a lot. And here's Choose again. Choo-choos. Oh my gosh, every single time. But... because I'm being dumb, but... This is actually where we can get our first item. Alright, so let's see what's in this chest. Alright guys, it's actually our 4th piece of hearts, so we're actually going to be getting a whole other heart container. So we got 2 in this episode, which is pretty awesome. Bumped us up to 5. Fantastic, so pretty excited about that. Alright, so yeah, again, there's nothing we can really do other than that in this place for now, so we'll be heading to Windfall Island and ending the episode there. Oh, another thing I need to talk about too, as soon as I figure out where we're going. Alright, yeah. So since the original part 8 got deleted along with part 7, in this specific playthrough, I didn't do the mailing game that we did in part 6, I believe. And so we won't be getting this, it won't be shown on camera, but if you do the mailing game and get over 25 for the new hire in that area, you can go to any mailing box in the game, and once you mail that letter to the mom and you beat the dungeon, she will send you another piece of heart through the mail. So sorry guys that I don't have that on footage. I just wanted to announce that now. I'll explain what it would look like and everything. So this is exactly identical to what it looked like last time. I came up here, and when these mailboxes have mail in them for Link, they will actually be wagging like back and forth really violently, and you just press on it and it tells you your item. But if we do it now, it'll just push us out again. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be ending the episode. Sorry again about not being able to show you us getting an additional piece of heart, but again, just do the mailing game, get 25 for the new hire, and send the letter, and his mom will send you a letter back with the piece of heart. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.